What up, guys? It's Steve, and it's with a heavy heart that I need to say welcome back to some Street Fighter V. Now, from my previous videos, a lot of people agreed with some of my points I brought up in my mini rant about the game being empty, being just half a game. One person even commented saying that this pretty much feels like a beta. It feels like a demo. It feels like the beta we all played a couple months ago, and I can't disagree with them. I've spent some more time with this game, done a little bit more of the story, well, quote unquote stories, and it's just, this game leaves you wanting so much more. When you're playing versus mode with a friend or a family member, anybody, or somewhere online, if you can get the online to work right, then it's great. It's fantastic. You get the fighter that you want. But when you want to spend some time, playing by yourself, trying to perfect different moves, unless you want to sit in an endless training mode, then it's just, there's no other way to play. I mean, stories are so short. They're literally, I'll show you guys actually. Let's do one story. Someone I haven't done. Let's see. I haven't done Laura, so.
I'm going to make Matsuda Jujutsu
oh,
famous!
surprise! She actually has 5 matches. Maybe one of the most, because if I remember right,
I'll discover
yeah, Ryu only had. We had 3. 3 in an epilogue, so actually, she might have 4 fights, or actually, she might still have 3 fights, and those are all stories. But yeah, you know what? Let's do Laura. Let's do her.
I'm going to make Matsuda Jujutsu famous!
If I'm not wrong. I remember there was a big issue with her announcement when there was.
It's time to start your Matsuda-style electric shock
because they
training.
made her boobs huge. She's a very sexualized character. I mean, not because I'm a guy saying I like to watch, giant breasts, but I'm just saying. It's not. I mean, it's a character. What's the issue? It's not. We're gonna skip these movie scenes, guys.
You look pretty strong.
I mean, obviously she's wearing very skimpy stuff, but it's nothing we haven't seen in a Street Fighter game before. I mean, look at this guy. He's practically topless. I don't hear no one complaining about that. All right, Mr. Birdie.
What if I treat you to a meal if you fight me?
So let's see how she fights. I'm not positive how that works. We're gonna skip these cutscenes as well. I mean, she's very naked in this outfit almost. So she's playing pretty. I mean, again, it's hard. It's not until after a couple matches that you can kind of really feel how the character plays. But she's pretty smooth. I mean, again, I'm doing just simple little combos. I'm not on the spot, but it's not bad. The model looks great, actually. So does Birdie. Even the background model is looking nice. And this is how the story mode goes, guys. It's like 1-round matches. It's not the, best 2 out of 3, nothing like that. They fight, you get a little clip art. Okay, I'm skipping these for now. I'll go back and rewatch them. I probably don't have to rewatch them again. There's probably not much story to even get through for this. I know this is supposed to set up that DLC story coming out in the summer. But, I mean, do we really have to wait that long? I mean, they say just summer, knowing Capcom, it's probably like the end of summer. So, I mean, months and months, and then there's no other game mode to play, so what am I supposed to do for all those months? Just leave this on my shelf? Did I skip the next story, or did I just jump into the next fight? She actually got some really good moves on her. I really like her playstyle, actually. Carmen actually fights. I don't remember her name. I'm not sure what Laura's actually pretty unique, and she's a completely new character coming out to this game. And I mean, I like her so far. Again, they didn't really give you many matches in these story modes to experience the character.
But you were extremely quick at figuring them out. Oh, by the way. Yeah,
I'm not watching this. Absolutely not. So I'm glad I'm not the only person who felt very burnt by this game. I know Angry Joe right now is making his rant, and those are always enjoyable. He loses it, especially him and Capcom have he's got his chip on his shoulder for Capcom, and this one rightfully so. Like, I have yet to see anyone try to claim that this game is worth it at launch, because again, half the game. There we go. I think it's similar to like Ryu and Ken, where just their attacks do more damage, like Ryu as well. One's like will glow, then Ken's feet set on fire.
That was
But yeah, another fight. That's what, third fight, and if I'm not wrong, that's probably it. There'll probably be another movie scene and a quote-unquote epilogue. Again, how these movie scenes connect to the main story, I don't know, but at this point, I don't think anybody cares. They just want the rest of the game. They want the rest of the game. What made Street Fighter popular in the past, why would you take that out? Changing the formula is one thing, but just, you know, ripping apart your game to patch it in later, it's unacceptable. That's not a practice that should be doing, especially in a game, such a high quality game like Street Fighter, which, you know, this isn't a low budget game. This game is gonna come no matter what. I'm sure, you know, it wasn't Sony's decision, Sony was just publishing it. So it's strange that this is Street Fighter 5 right now. And this is what Street Fighter 5 is going to go for. And I swear, I'm going to be very upset if in a couple months or next year, Super Street Fighter 5 comes out. And even if it's just a repackaging and I get the free update or whatever.
Well, I'm gonna head
if
there
that
right
is what
now.
adds arcade mode, that's ridiculous. That, again, arcade mode should be in this. It's a fighting game. So that's just ridiculous. Now I guess is the end, because I believe that was the epilogue. So that was the story mode, guys. I mean, I've been recording for what, 5 minutes, and even though I skipped the cutscenes, these cutscenes are not that long. They really are just short. And the more I think about it, the more upset I get that this is nonsense, guys. This is not how you want to produce a game and let go. I mean, Mortal Kombat X was one of my top 10 games last year, and that had arcade mode. It had a story mode. It had its, you know, other online. Online was great as well with all the servers and stuff. So why in 2016 are we doing this with Street Fighter, such a beloved series? And these load times sometimes kill me. I mean, what's it loading right now? I mean, this is a PlayStation 4, like I got no words for this. That shouldn't have taken that long to just get to this menu. It's not like there was all that much to load here. I mean, again, that's how quick I could do the story, and those are the 100%. And then, from what I understand, you can't even change like the difficulty in the story mode. Like that's just it. So none of those fights are hard. I knocked these all out in half an hour mostly. So the rest I can knock out in a quick sitting. This sucks. I'd love to keep playing this, but I don't want to just keep playing the same character in a survival for you guys. And we'll try an online match. Let's see what happens. I haven't been that lucky with getting online matches, so let's just search for anything, just to give you guys something. But it's hard. I would love to go against some computers right now, do an arcade so you guys can see that. But of course, Capcom has other plans, I guess. So let's see if it connects. I feel like this is not going to connect. Alright guys, so after about 3-4 minutes, nothing. So I'm just going to back out. I mean, again, I guess I'll do another story just to give you guys something besides me rambling on for a couple minutes. So let's try our Mika.
Right, now let's get to.
We're gonna force. Yeah, she's got the usual 3.
I'm pretty sure.
The 3 battles. Again, I was hoping to get an online match, but servers aren't working. I mean, I'm sure the servers are working. It's just I don't know if it's my connection. I just can't find someone to play with, but. Let's see how she
This is
plays.
a great honor.
It's kind of come at me like train. I remember them in the trailer, her and things, so maybe the story will coincide. Play very, I don't know, something weird about her. Almost like a goofy style. Very similar to Zangief's kind of. I don't really play like that. I don't like to make her do that. Not an issue. It's just not my style. I like to quick. I think there's like, very much like Ken in this. I always keep talking about Ken in this game. I usually don't play as Ken, and he's become pretty much my favorite so far. His combos are just smooth and easy. He's very quick. And just something about him just clicks with me. And that looks like he's going to be my main character for Street Fighter V. And I've seen that a lot. I've seen that a lot, where a lot of people have been choosing him for their main thing. Again, these load times feel a little ridiculous for a game that's, I mean, it's a one-match fight they're loading. And it's not like there's some 20-minute epic Metal Gear Solid worth cutscene coming. It's literally just a one-round match. This shouldn't take this long. Just loading and loading. Another thing I've noticed, which again I can't show you unless it happens now, when you're connected online, oh yeah, I did. When you're disconnected, I'm glad I caught this. I'm so glad I caught this. As you guys see, I'm playing story mode, completely nothing to do with online. Disconnected from the game server, which is the issue. Gameplay will continue in offline mode. You must log in again to the server to use network function. Now, you guys saw I was playing story mode, not using that freaking network for anything, and this happens. It's going to completely kick me out, and it's going to put me all back to the menu. Yup. This happened at launch day. Then it constantly wants you to log back in, even though it just told you that the freaking thing wasn't working. Oh, no. This game's starting to get very under my skin, so it's going to leave her at 25%. One battle is 25%, just so you guys see that. But as you see, even if you're playing offline, I mean, story mode has nothing to do with online. It can't just give you a little thing, a pop-up in the corner and be like, hey guys, don't work. Alright. No, it's going to completely stop you. So, I can imagine that probably does the same in Versus. If I'm playing with a friend, this goes offline, it'll end the match between us. I mean, it's only happened to me in story mode. But, I mean, just, don't let online ruin your games. Like, this is, I hope just other people can witness that. I'm so glad I caught that, because now that just puts you off, where it's like, I can't play this game offline without it being online to constantly mess me up, and it really sucks. That sucks. That's so annoying to see that. It really puts me off. Like, I don't even want to play this right now. It's ridiculous. Oh man. Yeah, see, it keeps constantly wanting to put you back on. Why would I do that if it's gonna mess up? Let me finish her story, and then, I mean, it's not like it's gonna be a long story. We'll finish this up just to get it out the way. I'm just that put me off. That put me off so bad just seeing that right now. One of the worst things I've experienced in this game is that nonsense. Kick me out of the game because network. Birdie's a character I haven't played with yet. Something about Birdie just, I don't want to play with Birdie. I don't know if it's a character, he's from a previous Street Fighter if I remember. I don't know which one or which version. But I've never been one to choose like the really big characters like Zangief or Bob. You lose.
You've definitely got some moves.
Let's get this last battle out the way, just so we can end her story on 100% it. I hope this game reaches potential. Should be, like a lot of people say, like I hope this demo gets completed so we can all have a full game to play. Oh, going against my boy, I mean, she's fine. Again, it's hard to just judge a character. Her triangle's kind of dumb. So let's go. Again, they're kind of a technical, showy character, which is not bad, but yeah, she brings the mic out, says something. Again, she's not my forte. She's not a character I'm constantly want to play with. I'd rather pick Laura. But she's not bad. I can see people getting just very technically just dirty with her.
You're tougher than I thought.
Especially in those tournaments. Like I usually watch the Evo battles. I wonder how it's gonna unfold, especially with Street Fighter V now into the mix. These new characters, new moves. So that's it, guys. I mean, that's a story. Like, I was able to do 2 of these stories in what, 10 minutes? Under 10 minutes? It took longer to get kicked out of that server than it was for this. But again, guys, I try to play this for you, but it's obviously I can't unless I can get an online working one day. Besides that, there's nothing for me to show you in this. Like, that's it. I can just scroll up and down this menu the whole time. And because it's what I come down to. The gameplay in this game is incredible. It's great. It's solid. But there's no way to experience that gameplay. There's no modes to, satisfy you. Like, what point is great gameplay if you can't play the game? And that's my biggest issue with this. And it sucks. I hate to see this happen to Street Fighter. Hopefully they can redeem it somehow. Hopefully they're working around the clock to get this, because people pay good money for this, for 2 modes. 2 modes and whatever challenge it is. We'll see when it comes in March. And these challenges better not be dumb challenges. Oh, win the battle without jumping. No, I don't want that. I do not want that. Better be something. Hopefully this game gets something else. Something, please. Just fill this game. Let me know how you guys have been feeling about Street Fighter. I mean, I've seen how everyone's been pretty loud and clear that they're just completely avoiding buying this game until the rest of the game's added, or until Super Street Fighter 5 comes out, which it's looking more likely that they're gonna have to repackage this and satisfy the fans. The fans are burnt on this one, really, really burnt. It's really disappointing. Until next time, guys, take care.